The trees is so important to the balance of life on Earth. Like trees are so important. Trees keep the ground healthy. Just keep the ground healthy. It keeps the water cleaned. It keeps the air cleaned. Like without trees, we'll be in serious trouble. Serious trouble. When you see like for instance, example, see the gravel that's on the ground? It seems like I'm on a hilltop. But this is actually one of the key elements to help against erosion, help against flooding. You know, when you see the trees at the bank of the lake or the river, in a case where there was flooding or anything like that, the trees actually help slow the water down, the momentum of the water. Trees are so important. Like, and also when you see the escalations and well, not the escalations, sorry about that, but the elevations, all that is made to help reduce the momentum of the water in a case of a flood. Like right now, see where I'm standing? All that area down there is lowered, right? So the more I walk up, the lower that area becomes. But all that is made, it was designed purposely to help slow down the momentum of the water if the water ever increased. I'm gonna show you something else that's made to slow down the water as well. In a case where if the water level did increase, but it also helps as a beautification. See those big boulders behind me, those big stones? All those stones behind me, all of those stones are also there as another line of defense to help slow down the momentum of the water. And then the best part about it, you see this slope as well behind me. In case if the water did happen to come up, it came across this way, guess what? It's going to make its way down there. And all the gravel there is going to slow it down. And that dip in the ground is also made to help the water fill up in that area versus going into areas where it can cause, damages to anyone or any personal harms or anything like that as well. Help keep the water contained, right? And another good thing about nature as well, if you look in my background, you see those trees, those branches that's in the ground right there? Let's go a little closer. I'm going to show you something. Like, there's nothing is wasted. Everything goes back to the natural elements of things to keep balance, right? So check this out. Whoever, like when these trees was knocked down, they could have picked them up, but it would have been a waste, right? Why? See those branches that's in the ground right there? All right. Those actually, one, it takes time to really break down wood like that. But what it does is when it rains, it holds moisture. So you have funguses, you have certain plants, you have animal, creature life, insects that feed off that moisture, that feed off that water that's in those branches. Other than it going back into the ground and slowly being released back into the ground, back into the trees, go back into the plants and back into the air. And then once the air gets heavy enough, we have rain. When the rain comes down, it fills up the lake again. It may not come down in the same area, but when the wind sends it off somewhere else, it gives water to that area. If it does come back down in this area, it just goes back into the lake. It keeps everything balanced out. So there's reasons why, they may not keep all the branches because it'll just become, somewhat of a landfill. It will actually destroy the environment of that area. than actually, protect it or or it benefiting from it. However, you leave a little bit there, just like mulch. When we have garden beds in our backyards, or we have flower beds, we add mulch. The mulch is not just for beautification, but the mulch also retain water. It helps the soil in that area stay refreshed with the fluids that the mulch absorbs, and then it also supposed to help reduce the speed of weeds growing. However, that's kind of 50-50, because if the roots of the weed is still underneath the mulch, the weed will find a way to pop its head up and it will grow. It will grow. In order to really keep weed out of the area for a long period of time is to snatch it from the roots. It's like a bad habit. So if a bad habit is not cut off from the root, the bad habit will continue to grow. It will still be available. It will still come, no matter how much you hate it, no matter what. If you don't cut it off from the root, it'll just keep showing itself within your life. At some point, maybe not right away, but at some point it will, because you never pulled it from the root. You just chopped the head off, So, but now we're not speaking about bad habits. We're speaking more about nature. Nature have bad habits too. Well, we might consider it as bad habits, so it don't really have bad habits because nature is made perfect. Just like we are made perfect as well. However, any saturation of anything becomes something bad. So just like water is not a bad thing, but a saturation of water, it becomes a bad thing. You have a flood, you have disaster, you have something that's potentially threatening your life. You get what I'm saying? So you have all of those things to worry about. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. But that's really it though, Peace.